Kmark Law up in the courtroom. Drop this like it's hot. Drop this like it's hot. Drop this like it's hot. Other lawyers try to get at you. Tell them what they not. Tell them what they not. Tell them what they not. And if our business benefiting you, watch them like a lie. Watch them like a lie. Watch them like a lie. It's Kmark Law and we do this for y'all. Know we got the best tips. We your resource on the law. I'm a nice dude. See these nice. Thank you so much for joining us today. I am Marquel Cade with Kmark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyers, back with another resource for you. A lot of times when I have artist clients coming to me seeking copyright protections, they often ask, what do I need to include? So today, we're going to talk about 3 things that you must deposit with the U.S. Copyright Office if you want to register your copyright properly. In order to properly register copyright, you have 3 things that must be deposited with the U.S. Copyright Office. The first thing that must be deposited is pretty obvious and straightforward. Your application. A completed application form can be submitted online or by mail. Online applications typically have faster processing times and lower fees than paper applications, but you must submit your application as the first thing that must be deposited with the U.S. Copyright Office. Without an application, you can't submit a copyright. The second thing that you must deposit with the U.S. Copyright Office in order to properly register your copyright is the separate filing fee for your application. You also have fees that are associated with your application, so submitting and completing your application isn't enough. You must also pay the filing fees, and these filing fees must be deposited with the United States Copyright Office. Without submitting your filing fees along with your application, submitting your application is moot. It's pointless. You haven't paid the fees that are required in order for them to look at your application. The third thing that must be deposited with the United States Copyright Office, along with your application and your filing fee, is a non-returnable copy or copies of your work. A full description of the work and the type and number of copies should also be included. If you're shipping them directly to the United States Copyright Office, printing out a copy of your novel or putting your music on a blank CD may be enough. If you're submitting online, a PDF document or any of the other acceptable document formats will be what you want to upload to the United States Copyright Office forum that you're submitting your online application and online filing fee to. All 3 of these things must be deposited with the United States Copyright Office if you want to properly register your copyright. It's understood that without an application, you can't register your copyright. If you don't pay the filing fees, filling out an application is pointless. And if you don't submit a copy of your work, they cannot assess whether or not your copyright application is valid. How do they know that you haven't copied someone else's work? This is why you must include a non-returnable copy. In cases where your work is rare, where there's only one in the world, for example, like the Mona Lisa, you can print a reproduction and this will suffice for the United States Copyright Office. But basically, they want to see a copy of your work along with your application and the filing fee that you must pay. Once you've submitted these 3 things with the United States Copyright Office and they accept them, congratulations, you've registered your copyright. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. This has been 3 things that you must deposit with the United States Copyright Office if you want to properly register your copyright. Once again, I am Marquel Cade with Kmark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyers. Protect your brand, grow your business. Stay frosty, my friends. We'll see you next time. We hope this was helpful.